Hi friends. So today I'm going to read you Pete the Cat, Scuba Cat, and the author is James Dean. We talk about who an author is, what an author does. He's also the illustrator. We talk about illustrators as well. We all know that the author does what? They write the book. And the illustrator is the one who draws those beautiful pictures, right? So while I'm reading Pete the Cat, Scuba Cat, I want you to check out all the way cool ocean creatures while Pete searches high and low for his favorite fish. And that is a seahorse. Pete the Cat, Scuba Cat. Pete the Cat is excited. He is going scuba diving. Pete puts on a mask and fins. He has a tank full of air and he hopes to see lots of fish. If you are lucky, you might see a seahorse, says Captain Joe. A seahorse, says Pete. I can't wait. I never saw one. Their ridges look like a horse's mane, says Captain Joe. Groovy, says Pete. Pete jumps into the water. Splash. Down, down, down he goes. Up, up, up go the bubbles. Pete looks for a seahorse. He sees a swordfish, and Pete swims out of its way. Pete waves to a stingray. It has a long, skinny tail. That's not a seahorse, thinks Pete. And Pete looks high and low for the seahorse. Then he feels a tickle. Pete sees a school of fish. They all look alike except for one. It puffs up. It's a blowfish. It's not a seahorse. Where could one be? Pete looks in the rocks. What is that? It's an octopus. It has 8 legs. It's not a seahorse. Pete feels a tickle. What could it be? Pete turns. He sees a cave. Is there a seahorse inside? Pete sees a crab with claws. A seahorse does not have claws, Pete thinks. The cave is getting darker and Pete feels a tickle. What do you think is tickling Pete? What is that? Then he sees an eel. Pete swims past it. It is too long to be a seahorse. Oh no, it's too dark to see. How will Pete get out? Pete sees a jellyfish. It glows in the dark. Pete is almost out of the cave and he sees an angelfish. It is very colorful. Pete is out of the cave. So why is it so dark? Pete is in a shadow. What is that? Whose shadow is that? Remember when we did our light unit, we talked about shadows? He's blocking the light, so that's why Pete's in a shadow, and it's so dark. He's in a shadow of a whale. Yikes. So if you guessed a whale, you were so smart. Pete wishes he could jump on a seahorse and ride away. Pete hops on a sea turtle instead. It takes him to the boat. I did not see a seahorse, thinks Pete. He feels a tickle on his tail. He feels a tickle on his tail. What is that on his tail? A seahorse, cries Pete. What a surprise. How do you think he's feeling right now? I think he's feeling excited. You were with me all along, says Pete. What a cool adventure. Look at all the sea animals that he met while he was searching for that seahorse. So cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Pete the Cat, Scuba Cat. I had fun reading it to you.